man Archer Almighty. What's good, Archer?
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Man, well, first, before we move on, let's plug in your stuff real quick. I know you got some podcasts, you got a network going on. Talk to us about that a little bit.
Alrighty then. Well, thank you very much. Slay and Chill is the podcast. I got elevated thoughts about me as stay-at-home pops with a shit ton of connects and use those for the positive. You feel me? Then I have Cultivation and Compliance. We talking about growing medical marijuana from seed to smoke. And yeah, Slay and Chill. We talk sports like art while chilling. It's time y'all play ball, so hey, y'all co-host when we was today.
We're tied now. We
exactly.
In a little Monday league.
Ugly dude, that's my guy.
Ugly and rep on that squad.
Ugly. I can't wait to get our ugly shirts because we rapping right now.
I got a couple orders. I just,
Man, so you said how basketball saved your life. Talk to us. How'd you get started? First of all, hooping.
My dad is a hooper, so I remember going to his church league or basketball league games. He played for. His story, his background is he could have went to UNC and been a Tar Heel in the hoops.
Yeah.
Well, was basketball your first love?
Yes, but I love football as well. I didn't play on the team.
Which football? Football?
No, football with the
Football,
hands, but I never played on the team. I'm from the hood, so we play street football, you know what I'm saying? So, or kill the man with the ball, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so I love
kill the man with the ball.
I'm just saying,
that's like, is that the one where you throw the ball in the air and
you get it, and everybody come get you. That's kill the man, bro.
Kill the man. I never
heard kill the man. But it's crazy. I wish we called it that because we called it smear the queer, which I don't understand why.
I was a late bloomer on the other hand, so I was 5', 6-ish, and then that summer, junior year to senior year, I shot up to 6'2", but I was still, so it was like, I went from being the point guard to now I'm 6'3", and some small schools, what's that, upholst?
That's the center.
Yep, so I'm out there.
I got my high school picture over there. When you go look, you're going to see, I know what you're talking about.
So I shot from being a point to now they want me to be, like you say, a wing or whatever in high school, but high school I was not
the back.
Man, so the homies were like, just calm down. I got kicked off. Long story short, I'm sorry for you. Your dad ain't there for you. Shout out to Coach Cudjoe. Coach Cudjoe, I ain't forgot. So that there fueled me because I made the team every year and I got cut every year because of my attitude. Comes to find out, my pops busted his ass because I'm a junior.
So he was holding on to some stuff.
Holding on to some shit. So he would kill me. Like, bro, what coach throw a ball at a kid?
Like, hey,
I got this.
I'm not a forward, bro. Like, this is my position. I'm a guard. Whether you want to put me at the 1 or the 2, I get buckets. So if you run this play, every time I come at the top of the key, you better understand it's turning into ISO. That's where you put me. Sophomore year came, so now he moved me up to the 2, and then now I started getting comfortable with him, and that kind of, luckily it benefited, but like,
because it don't always work out that way.
It don't always work out that way, and like,
too. And I was a firefighter, and I was everybody in the fire department was tall, bro. Like my homies on my team, the fire department team, they was all 6'7". Shout out to Marcus Cosby. Shout out to Tommy Z. So I'm 6'3", so now I could be a guard because I got tall cats around me. So we played the Air Force versus the Army. I got the clippings of that. We beat the Army.
You gotta send me them clips,
I got you, bro. So I was a center jump balling out there. I remember that, man. It was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So the Crown Coliseum.
Let go.
So I smacked up on the Army back then, but
oh, that's fire, dog.
Yeah. So once I got out the Air Force, called UCO. They said we had a full team. You can come to open gym. Shout out to Terry Evans.
Full.
Right? Just listen to me. This is how hype I was. I didn't know no rules. So I signed with them. I was like, now I'm on their homepage. Now I'm on their homepage. So now I'm on Mid-America's homepage signing. Then I went to a tryout in Kansas. Made that team. I was signed.
What team was that again?
This was Southwestern in Winfield, Kansas. I signed with them, and then I met my homeboy Hamid at that camp, and he was like, bro, you need to come to Hillsdale. He's like, it's a small college. They got a D1 coach who just transferred in. And I was like, all right, bro. Yeah, so it was a blessing, man. I got to meet a lot of dope people along the way. Like I say, it was a lot of losses until we got to that ring. So for them 3 years, I played there. Like first year, I was the man because it wasn't too many people, and not to put him out there, but Tydrell was ineligible. Mr. Ugly Dude was ineligible, so he couldn't come help me like that. and then the next year I graduated.
Okay.
So I could have went back and got my master's, but I didn't want to be a pastor. Like, the only thing the small Christian college had was Christian ministries.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't, like I said, I wasn't going to be no fucking pastor.
Yeah.
Not be that much more in debt. Unless, you know what I'm saying?
To be a pastor.
To be a pastor.
I mean,
I should have went back.
church is good business.
It
man.
is.
I ain't gonna.
Ultimate hustle.
It is the ultimate.
Untaxed
And I didn't want to fall in that. But
We ain't gonna get into that.
No,
'Cause,
no.
I'm trying to gain viewers, not lose them.
exactly.
What?
So we keep it positive. Just go where you can get your ring at, if that's what it's about. So
Right.
I took my route. I was Division I. I busted Division I dude's ass. But at the same time, if I would have went Division I wouldn't have been able to be that.
Yeah.
Because I remember one of my memories was legit. I'm shooting free throws in Little Bitty Hillsdale in Randall Gym, and my daughter crying. And I'm like, girl, if you don't lock that up, you know what I'm saying?
On
Because
the
it's
court.
Why you
And
playing?
then she got quiet, and my sister was like, shh, be quiet. And then I knocked the free throw down.
Yeah.
So, like,
It'd
that.
been all bad if you missed that free throw.
All
boy.
bad if I would missed that free throw. But just the fact that I could still be dad and get it in. I remember going to recruit in Texas, and like I had a stack before I went, because the coaches, they gave you a stack of every kid that's gonna be there. So it got Antoine Newsom, easy button on there, and then it got all your highlights. And the first thing that I went to, because me a coach, let me go see what his GPA was. Let me go see what his ACT score is, because if you got a 15, a 6, something low,
Right.
then you're gonna have to take more classes.
Right.
You gotta go take them intermediate classes.
And you gotta take summer school.
Beginner and all that extra. So I was looking for the kids who can handle the schooling part. The basketball gonna come easy.
Talk about the soccer part of your college career. Was that happening at the same time as
Same
basketball?
time, bro. So that once that coach got me to the college, Hamid Deco, that's my guy. He playing ball in Iceland right now, or he was, but he played with me. He was my teammate. Like I said, it went from that, him being from Cameroon, Africa, and he could speak all that shit.
Yeah.
He was there to play soccer as well. So he's like, bro, come play soccer, bro. He was like, I know you don't want to, you ain't never played, but just come play. You're gonna be in shape. You could probably win a ring. I was like, all right, fuck it. I was like, all right, I'll get on the team, wear some little shorts and shit.
Yo.
So, bro, I played soccer.
Yeah. Yeah. Sound good, don't it? Check. Look. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Look. Life tried to drown me. This hoop is like my life jacket. This ice in my veins is something Titanic. Lockdown defense kept me out the center for detention. Divine intervention passes over to my center. Alleyways are the alley-oops. Some got no looks and passed away when somebody shoot. Back in court duo, but nobody hoops. The wrists follow through in the cuffs. Got a loop, pick a book up, picked up and get booked. It's just you and I, out running suicides. Me, I was out running suicide. Boy, I'm going in, dropping gems that I picked up in these gyms. I can't slack, I've been down and back. I'm just trying to share a few tales from this thing called life. Count my assists, man, I swear that basketball really saved my life. Yeah, yeah. I swear it saved my life. Let's go.